just had another shower, so I just went for cover just to keep the camera dry. As I said, I'm still waiting for that opportunity. It's not going to be any sun. There's more showers coming over. Look, it's a good day. Like, no, not so good for photography because you know you're ducking for cover for your cameras and stuff. But as I said before, this is a beautiful gully system, and I was relocated this morning to here. It was too cold, too windy. I managed to get some footage, but this gully here, I'm a little bit more protected. It's sort of under a bit of a bluff here now, so it's not too bad. It's blowing over the top. Oh, actually, there's a bit of sunshine coming through over there. I just see it. But anyhow, it won't last long. It's grey and it looks like another shower coming. But yeah, deer o'clock. It's probably another good hour away. What I normally do is just sit it out, have something to eat. Even you can have a bit of a rest. This time of year, now it's mid-April, a bit after mid-April. It's cold, so the deer should be getting up fairly early, maybe 3:30. Mobile phone doesn't work here, but have I got my, you know, I did bring it with me. Okay, it's not even 2 o'clock, so I've got look. I've got another hour and a half before I actually may see something move. As I say, it's very thick over there. The deer won't move until later. As I said, deer o'clock. Best time to catch deer out is either early in the morning or late afternoon. I'm in a good position here now because I've got there's no deer just around here at this point in time, but hopefully they'll come out, they'll filter out of this bit of a gut here, and with a bit of luck I might even get a few deer just coming out here. I've got some beautiful photos a couple of years ago. As you say, it's not just all about videography with me, it's photography, and fortunately I've been able to manage to get some really good photographs over the years. Yeah, just got to have the patience to wait them out. Now, give you an example, right? Say if I was this spot here and the wind was behind me blowing, all my scent will be going over that way. There's a possibility the deer will scent me. What that does is either the deer will either get out, sneak out, or they'll lay what we call, they'll go doggy, you know, go doggy. What it means is they'll lay low and they won't move until after dark because they know that you're here and they're too frightened to come out. Well, naturally, because you're a hunter. Yeah, so what we can do, we'll just see what happens later on, and hopefully I'll get some footage for you. There's another thing too is, as I say, it's still a bit early. The stags are still in velvet. There may be some that may be just starting to strip out now. It depends on the location and where you are. Some areas may be stags are already stripped and starting to move about. Once they start stripping, what they do then is the deer, they start chasing hinds then. They're ready to procreate. And as I said, when you're in velvet, they don't move much. They may be in an area where there's good food, a bit of water, and they don't move much. But once they get in a hard antler, they're constantly on the move. And by the end of the activity, like October, November, you'll see your stag. He's gnarly. He's gaunt. He doesn't sleep. constantly looking for hinds in estrus. So, and that's when you may see stags fighting. If you ever get a chance to see stags fighting, it is a sight to be unbehold to you. You know, like as I said, I've seen it several times, or more than several, and managed to get some photographs. I've been with friends too. We've managed to see stags fighting, and good stags too. You know, later in the year when it gets dry, you'll see the dust fly up. They're that busy fighting. They'll actually kill each other if they can. That's why, just for the dominance. But as I said, I was here a couple of weeks ago, and the hinds have still got young calves. They're still weaning off the calves. So the stags won't have much to do. And as I said, I haven't seen any fresh rubs at all. Plenty of old rubs, last year's and years before. Check the wallows. The wallows haven't been touched. There's water in them because we had a couple of inches of rain. So that's, if there was any activity at all with stags, you would see. They still visit it, but I've yet to see stags in early stages of development ever wallow. Late stages, yes, they may, but they're very protective of their antlers. They're very sensitive while they're going through that ossification process. So just looking over there, it looks a bit, you can't see, but it is freezing. I mean, I've got this jacket on, and this morning it was like, my nose was going blue, I reckon. That was how cold it was. And we had sleet and snow showers, so as you get up in the higher altitude, you'll find that happens. Area here, and as I said, I can't guarantee, but I got a gut feeling there's deer just over there, maybe about 200 yards away, and they're just laying up and they're just waiting for that. As I said, deer o'clock. As I said, deer o'clock, early in the morning, late afternoon. When they're in, when the stags are real active, you can catch them out sometimes midday, because as soon as they service the hind and she's impregnated, that stag just leaves that hind and goes looking for another hind. That's how it works. It's no different than when what's the word for it? When you get a dog, a bitch on heat, every dog in town will come around. Well, there's similarities with Sambar. As soon as there's a hind in estrus and there's 3 or 4 stags in the area, there'll be a meeting place. They'll all go chasing that hind. She controls the situation. Stags are they're just waiting, and the dominant stag, he will hold it. I've got footage of them trying to hold hinds, so other stags can't get at them. So they'll just corral them. They won't let them go any other place. They'll just stop them from going. I hope these tips are alright. Yeah, look, they're only my views. I mean, 40 years, filmed from 35. I don't claim to be an expert on Sambar, but yeah, the knowledge over the years, like when I first started hunting, I was just an inexperienced hunter. There was no one would tell you had to go out and really battle on. The good thing now is we've got more deer, a lot more deer than what we had 30 or 40 years ago. You know, if you've seen one deer, it was like you were over the moon. But there's more deer about, but quality of the stags are sort of diminished a bit, because the thing is, as I said to you before, picking what a mature stag and a juvenile stag, as I say, 4 years old, they've got 6 points. And they might have good symmetry. They have good tops, reasonable brows, they could even have good brows. But you'd be lucky if they're 24 or 25. As I said to you, I don't hunt with a rifle anymore because I've been fortunate. I've taken a few good quality stags over the years, and I'm content. I'd rather film or photograph a good stag these days than take one. And I guided. I was a guide for 5 years. Very successful at what I did. The biggest problem I had was the guys that had success. I'll cut it short to what it is now. What do we got here? What happens when I was guiding, I take people into my areas, and within a month I'd have those people back in my area. That's part and parcel. I have no. National Park is free for everyone, so I reckon I can actually see a deer with my naked eye down there now. I'm just going to check now. Just hold on. Sorry about that, I got a bit excited. It's just seen dark shadow down there, but it's just a black, it's not a black stump, it's a tree, but it's been charred from fires. It just, like the way it is, the shape of it looked like a deer, but yeah, my eyes are playing tricks on me. So, but that can happen. That's the beauty of having binoculars, identify your target. So many blokes have near fatal shots because, oh, there's a deer, and it's not. It's another hunter walking around. I'm not I do wear blaze orange in certain areas. Here, it's not too bad. I know I'm the only one around here. It's taken me all day to get here, and it's, like as I said this morning, I've seen a few deer. Now I've walked into here now, which is a fair way away. But look, these days there's a lot of hunters around. Okay. No, still seeing that thing. I had to double check it again. I thought it was. Oh, a beautiful bird just landed on a tree there. I haven't got my big DSLR camera today, which I wish I had, but yeah, we'll wait and see. That would make a brilliant photo. It's a scarlet robin just landed on a bush. I might take some video of that later. Anyhow, we've still got another an hour and a half to wait before the deer start moving, so I'll just sit here. There's no point in going over this ridge here now because all my scent's going that way. I know there's deer there, but yeah, I'll do some video of these snow showers coming over. I'm not an advocate for hunting in the snow. Too cold. As you get older, young people like you feel it in your bones. Okay, I'll let you go, and I'll wait another hour or so and see if the deer are starting to move. Hope these tips are being beneficial to your hunting, as I said. patience. It's a key ingredient to hunting. Don't move about too much, don't scent up the area. Try and get in the locations. Like if the wind was going this way, I wouldn't be here, I'd be somewhere else. There was no point because, as I said, the wind behind me would be blowing straight over there where the deer are. And as I said to you before, there's a possibility you might see the arse end of the deer walking away, or not at all. Just to the left, I actually got some beautiful footage of 2 stags actually. So they weren't big stags, but they were, one of them was probably about 25 and the other one about 23. I'm just hoping I'll see some and be able to get some footage this afternoon. Catch you later. Oh, there. Here's the first deer just come out of that shallow thing, just feeding now. Unreal. Not even deer o'clock really. It's got up fairly early. Just a small hind, and yeah. So middle of the day, they bed up. Don't see them, and then they start feeding. Be nice to see a big stag in that hard antler coming out. Don't like my chances, so too early yet. Sometimes you're looking at the deer, sometimes you'll see calf underneath their feet, so it pays just to, yeah, had those snow showers before and wind's perfect and she's just feeding, and it's not even 2:30 yet. That's what I mean, the patience. Now later on when she comes in estrus, it's a guarantee there'll be stags poking around. But we're seeing here she's pulling down some coprosma. That's coprosma in what we're looking at now. So yeah, I've seen a lot of deer in this gully, so she's just got up, but wasn't far from that mirage I've seen before. Thought it was a deer and it wasn't, and now maybe 20 feet away from where I actually see, so, but there's a game trail there. What I do from here, most good hunters now would, with the wind and everything, just go down a bit closer now and try and get closer to it. As I said, I like it real close, naturally, for filming purposes. Yeah, I've got some beautiful photos in this particular gully system anyhow over the years. The deer, and if I go down now, there could be deer just below me on the right. And if I go down there, there's a possibility it could be deer better just on this little semi-opening. If I go down and the wind changes, it's all over. As I said, yeah, she's gone now. How's that? Okay, there's the eagle there. Something dead over there. Okay, you can see the carcass there. You can just see the crows hanging around. This is it. See eagle shit around there. The eagle was there before, that's how I've spotted it. And the crows come in. You can just see the carcass there now. Not sure whether it's a hind or a stag. But, yeah. Yeah, about 2:30 there was a hind over there, and I think I could... You can see that just make it out. I'll try and take a photo of it. Okay, they'll be closer to that carcass. It's a fair way away. I can see the ribs here. I can't make out what it is, but perhaps that's why the wedge-tailed eagles are hanging around. I haven't seen it for a while. Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah, I can see the wedgies up there now. You come in there, but the crows need the eagles to rip the hide up so they can get to the meat. It's like a pecking order. But yeah, you can see these eagles up flying around. And I'll try and pick off the young if the mothers go away a bit. So got some good footage of the wedgies this morning, but yeah, there was about 5 of them, so there's a bit of carnage around here somewhere. I did hear shots about an hour ago, a fair way from here.